Okay, hello everyone. Um, I welcome you to the first stream of Imperiums Rome versus Carthage. I just want to be sure that everything's working, so please let me know first that you can hear my voice. Second, that you can hear the music in the background, and then you should be also able to see my screen or the game with my camera turned on. So if you can just let me know. I had to set it up again because there are different videos and different screens, so I just want to be sure that it's fine. It seems so. Okay, Locutus the frog is saying works perfectly. Okay, thank you. By the way, we are also streaming on YouTube, so I hope that on YouTube there's no problem as well. Okay, so again, welcome to the stream. I'm pretty sure that you will see several more YouTubers in the next few weeks streaming the new DLC, but I wanted to stream the premiere myself because I'm pretty sure that there might be some questions about the new functionality and um, the scenario and maybe some general questions as well. So that's why I decided to stream it myself as the first one. And I also hope that we will gain a couple of more subscribers on our Twitch and YouTube. Anyway, so let's jump in. You can see it here that this has the codename Rome versus Carthage Beta version 1. We are still testing it, but it's pretty much ready to go. Just in case you, for example, see any kind of, I would say, not perfect English in text, it's still in process. So there is anything, it will be fixed soon. All right, seems like it's fine. I'm not sure if maybe isn't the background music too loud. Just please let me know. It's at least it seems a bit too loud in my headphones, but maybe it's really just the way it's set up here and not in the streaming software. So if you can just let me know. Anyway, we had this poll: which faction should I play? Unfortunately, there are two winners. The first one, well, there were 5 different options. The first one was, let me just go directly to the new game window. Okay, Rome versus Carthage. And we had 5 options. The first one was the Hellenic League, which is down here. It's a bit similar to Hellas in Age of Alexander. Then there is Ptolemaic Kingdom, it's here. Then there is Antigonid Kingdom, which is here. And then there are 2 winners. There is basically Lysimachus, who is located here. It's Trachea. And then there is Samnites, which are here. So because of there is no winner, then I would probably decide on my own. If you have Discord turned on and you haven't voted, then vote now, before I start the game. It's still you can basically decide who I'm going to play. The truth is that between these two, probably Samnites would be quite an action in the sense that we will start straight away. We will jump into the problems and difficult situations straight away. Lysimachus has the setup a bit easier. So, Canon and Futrol is saying Samnites seem perfect for a short stream. Yeah, well, let's see. I hope so. Let me just give you a couple of minutes before I start. And what I will do, I will also show you. We have improved the new game window, so now you have the starting position explained in couple of sentences. So basically, if I will turn or if I select Samnites, it will be almost at the bottom. Yeah. You can see that it's very dynamic start with various threats from the beginning, and every army movement and every decision matters. The development of the game might easily turn to faction destruction if not well commanded, and that's what I was saying. So we can do that. Well, all of the factions are pretty much tested, and you at least on medium, if you are experienced player, you should be able to survive and I would say expand to a certain extent at least. So let's see if there are any any viewers who actually vote in Discord in one last minute. So hurry up. What can I say about the scenario? Well, I think that you already read some Steam post we published. Basically, it's a bigger scenario than it was before. It starts in 301 BC, so it's the time when Rome, a republic, is actually quite small, and the biggest power or superpower at the time is Carthage. And then on the east there are Diadoches, which are basically fighting for the former Alexander's empire. It is Lysimachus, it is Macedon, which is basically Cassander. Then there is this Hellas League. It's like I would say confederation of states. And then there is Antigonid, which is here. It's Lysimachus, Seleucid, and there is Ptolemaios. So they have a couple of special rules in game. I hope I will come back to it later. So let's yeah, no one voted. So let's jump in with Samnites. I think I already selected that. Yeah. Regarding the game options, basically it's the same as far as I yeah, except for the mandatory objectives. It's a new feature, and I will explain it later. So we will keep medium and game speed realistic, and that's it. By the way, I have Bavarian beer as the last time, because it really freshes up during the stream. It's quite exhausting to talk for 2 hours. So cheers. I will try to regularly look at the chat, both on Twitch and YouTube. So wherever you feel more comfortable, just right there. I turn off the video. Well, never mind. You will be able to watch it later. Sorry, I'm used to just skip all these things. So as always, there is some kind of history background for the whole scenario, and there is also the history background for the chosen faction. In our case, it's Samnites. Just in case, if the music is too loud, please let me know before we actually jump into the game. So let me briefly show you what is the starting position of Samnites. Basically, there is Samnites here, then there is Roman Republic in the center Italy, and then there is Etruscans. We have defensive pact with them, and now we join forces to basically stop Roman Republic. That's why we will hopefully make a turn in history very soon. So it will start the alternative history soon, because I hope that we will be able to defeat a Roman Republic. It might be quite exhausted war. Etruscans are on our side. Let's see how we will be able to cope. And on the south there is the Hellenic League. They are pretty much friendly, but we need to take care so it stays like that. The music is just a bit too loud. Yes, okay. Let me tune it down. Okay. Let me know if it's better. I'm not sure if I will try to explain any of the new features now, or I will simply come back to it later. So let's jump in, and we will learn during the play. So the start seems pretty simple. We need to connect our minds to make a bit more efficient economy, and we will definitely need this the nomad, even it's now in the reserves, but we need to we will need him. So what I will do, first thing, it might sound a bit weird, but what I will do, I will first build field, because food is quite important, especially when you start the game as such a small faction, because you know you just lose one field and you might get into shortage. So interesting thing about this setup is, and is per history, is these highlands. Basically, these highlands decide who's going to win the war between Roman Republic and Samnites, because who controls them controls the basically controls the war. I can for example take this mine, but I will leave this for later. So what can we do? We don't have blacksmiths yet, we don't have temple yet. We can build trading, and we should probably do that now, as soon as we can. Yeah, we don't even have enough iron. The biggest problem here is this iron mine. Iron mine is basically the whole goal to take, because this is the only iron mine. No, sorry, I have iron mine. But who controls the iron mine can basically build the units. So we need to get this iron mine as soon as we can. And the other problem we have is that we don't have any stone quarries. The only stone quarry around is this one, and it's currently Roman Republic, and then the Etruscans, and we will try to trade with them. So that's probably it. Let's just end the first turn and see what are the first moves of Roman Republic. Roman Republic has similar difficult situation. Okay, so we can see it here. Roman Republic is attacking our allies, which is good for us. Maybe they will focus on them. We can take this as an advantage. So we can now research temple. We will do that. I think I will not try to be as fast as possible, because once we use too much, we will not be able to continue the research when this is done. So as in the ancient Greece, you can see that there is also Olympic Games. Yeah, by the way, this is the old version where Samnites can participate in Olympic Games. This is going to be changed in the release version, so I'm sorry about that. In this version they are able to participate, but they will not be. In general, only Greek states will be able to participate, and Olympic Games are every 8 turns. They don't cost that much as in the vanilla, and also the price is a bit lower. We will not participate. This is a gamble. So if you are into gambling, or you don't worry about the gold in the next 2 turns, you are fine. But we will need that for sure. So I will skip that. So let's continue. We have some food, which is good. What we will need to do, we will need to build a road. And one thing we will definitely do, we cannot appoint emissary yet, we are too small for that. The problem is that Hellenic League, you see, it's distant. So what we might do, we might check out if there is anything they want. There is not much what we really can offer now. If Hellenic League declares war on us, that's then we are in trouble. That's for sure. So we will recall to active service the nomads, and we will build trading here. And what we will try to get some stones. Sparta is willing to trade. Let's try 3 stones for free influence. Yeah, it will not last for long, the influence, but this is more important. Is there anyone else? Food. Yeah, we don't really have anything in such abundance that we can basically trade it, but we need to try. Alright, let's end the turn now, or we can check out the overall situation, who's in war with them. Yeah, the Massilia is in brothers in arms with Roman Republic. We don't really worry about them, but Etruscans do, because they are pretty close, and none of the others really can make a difference there. So let's end the turn. I hope I will be able to talk about the new features as well. The truth is that the most important change is so-called Migrating Tribes. And Samnites are not really on the border of the known world, so we will not really get into touch with them, at least at the beginning of the game. So the trade was accepted, but Etruscans already do. For example, you can see here the spina. You can see this H. It means when I hover over, it means Helveti, and there is also Helveti, and this is Pannoni. So basically these group together, and they have some kind of migration, I would say directions, or maybe destinations. I think that this one is also Helveti. Yeah, so they really get into the clash for the Padus River or Padus Valley. So they will be in trouble, and it's quite possible that they will be weakened by them a lot. We, on the other hand, are not really in any kind of danger, because there are no migrating tribes here. In Sicily, there is Sicilians, and they can eventually even take over the whole island and, for example, declare their own kingdom, which means that they will become an independent state if they succeed, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we have some food, it's okay. We should try to increase the birth rate in Naples, so it's at least size 3. And we should slowly get closer to Rome. The good thing is that they don't have that many units at the beginning as well. So, for example, we can even try our luck and attack Rome straight away, but we would definitely not succeed, and we would lose our only Peltast. I think that these guys will probably get back. So what we can do, we can attack at least. No, even the supply lines are not that good for now. Let's go back. We need to really be careful here, because if we lose this one Peltast, then it's going to be a big problem. So we have this guy, and we will now build road. So far so good. So let's end the turn. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try to answer it during the AI turns. So yeah, so they are attacking Etruscans, and they didn't succeed. And there is another Peltas coming. Okay, that's what I was talking about. We should not make a mistake to just attack straight away and undertake huge risk. So what we will do, we might try to cut them off, but they can cut us off as well. Okay, let's go to the hill. You see, that's the thing. These are all hills, and there is like 40%, if I will, yeah, 20% defense bonus, and they have attack penalty to attack the hills. That's why it's really important to hold them. We should try to cut them off and weaken the Peltast, or even take them to our army, but I'm a bit worried. Let's stay here. We might try to attack one of our mines. So okay, this is all we can do. That's why Samnites are at the bottom of the list and not recommended for beginners, because there is not really that much to do at the beginning, but on the other hand, every move matters. So I will try. Yeah, we will need more stones. We can try to trade the coal. Let's see if they accept two for one, but I don't think they will. Okay, so they have third spell dust, which means that we are in big trouble. I think that we might even get beaten soon. Let's see. This is really tough. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's simply too hard. So Etruscans, they have Peltast and they have one hoplite, which might be really welcome help, because the Peltast might get back to the other battlefront. So Massilia is willing to accept peace, which is great. Okay, they lowered what they will be able to offer us to 1. Okay, we still want that. Celtic tribes want to sign peace. That's good. Celtic tribes, by the way, are very good friends with Roman Republic. They can already trade at the beginning. Okay, so they are trying to get an access over the river, because Peltast cannot cross the river if it's not their own land. So here somewhere are Celtic tribes, and there is some kind of trade route which goes to Rome. We don't really worry about that. I think that no. All right. So yeah, so this definitely doesn't look that good. We will secure. We will need another Peltast if possible. We can build him here. What a start. So what will we do? I think that we have a couple of options. We can try to cut them off. This won't work, that's for sure. But we can try to cut them off, like go here and then here next turn. But they can attack Napoli, and we would end up just with one city. Second option is we can use this nomad and somewhere here build a town. It might sound a bit crazy, but whoever controls the highlands win, and the city itself simply moves the battlefront closer to the enemy. I really don't know. Let's we will need to risk something. Let's leave it this turn yet. We cannot do much anyway. Yeah, let's end the turn. You need to be careful now, and I hope that I will not. I don't want to say this. Okay, so they are attacking us over the hill. It didn't end up that good for us. It didn't definitely end up good for them, but they have the other peltas. They will attack us. Okay. Okay, so that's really bad. I'm not sure. This is the you can see here. This is the these are the Migrating Tribes. So they are already attacking. There was a newly built Etruscan city, and it was now destroyed. This is also one of the migrating tribe, very small one in Africa. So I guess that either Ptolemaic Empire or Carthage just destroyed them. So we have only nomad now. One thing which might be worth to do is to attack. No, they are both still quite strong. All right, so we need iron. Let me see if we can find someone who can trade iron for probably wood. No. There is no one. So what else can we offer? We can offer influence. That's the only commodity we can really give away. Guys, I really hope I will not be defeated, but this start is really tough. So they will take our mine probably. I think. Yeah. That's what was expected. They also took a lot of gold. So you can see that the independent nation, in this case the Helvetii tribe, is quite active. But this is interesting. Etruscans are attacking Rome directly. That can help. And we got that trade. The good thing is that Neapolis citizens built the stockade themselves. Alright, so let's see again what's the situation over here. No, let's go back. We will need that gold, that's for sure. And let's build peltas. I hope that we will have enough food. We might also try to trade some food. But for what? Maybe let's see if Antigone could save us for a few turns. Once we have not enough food, we are really in trouble, so let's end the turn. It was your call, guys, to play as Samnites. I think that the description I provided was clear enough. So Etruscans are attacking Rome again. They withdraw that damaged Peltas back to the capital. I think that they will try to repair him. So Rome is still there, and holding. I also don't like this guy here. The description I provided for Samnites, I think that how was it? It says dangerous situation from the start with all is at stake battles right at the beginning. A bad start can turn into defeat in several turns, a very tactical game. So I think I warned you. I hope that I won't disappoint you though. So let's try. If the Peltas is gone, okay, Peltas is gone, we have equal chances. That's not that good actually. Let's take the hill to see what's the situation. Okay, so they withdraw all the units because of Etruscans. That's good for us. Can we build another nomad? No, we don't have enough gold. Yeah, we need that gold. How long would it take? 3 turns, that's a lot. And there is nothing else we can actually do. What we can do, we can ask if there are any factions which are who can help. Carthage can help. Let's see if they are interested in cancelling the peace, and the rest cannot really help us anyway. So let's end the turn. The next important new feature is called mandatory objectives. I think that we will soon see it. Okay, so they are attacking our nomad on hill. Survived, but didn't end up well. Yeah, I think that the Etruscans will be also in problems due to the Migrating Tribes. So you can see that it's really connected. The situation here, you really need to think about what's going on even on the north of the peninsula. Even though it's far away from us, it really has an impact on the situation on our battlefront. So these guys want stockade. Carthage doesn't want to cancel peace. These guys want defense, which is understandable, but we cannot really afford any of those. We should withdraw back, because we cannot hold a position. And we still cannot build anything here. Yeah, it doesn't look good. let's give it a try at least till we see the first mandatory objective. Oh yeah. Sorry, So we are without any army now. The Roman Republic is expanding, and it doesn't look like we will be able to hold them off. Well, we don't even want to research because we are quite out of resources. We need one more turn, so what I will do, I will basically try to defend. I misclick. Well, let's see how it goes. We can ask for peace maybe. Almost 0 chance. Okay. Sorry guys about this. It's because I have 2 screens and I'm keep moving my mouse from one screen to another. Etruscans are doing quite good regarding Roman Republic. Yeah, so they destroyed that Peltas which was on our battlefront. No, we don't want that. We certainly need, and we are out of influence as well. They fortified. Yeah, by the way, the AI is also improved, so you should actually feel it on the tactical level. We need gold, and we don't have anything to offer. Influence is gone. Well, we have. We can try to offer wood. That's something we don't need now. Let's see if there is. Yeah, let's offer it to Sparta. It's also one of the things in this scenario in the new campaign that, for example, Ptolemaic Empire or Kingdom is a superpower in production of food. So they basically, when you play them, you will be able to trade away a lot of food for many resources, similar to the Celtic tribes here and Gauls here, who have a lot of wood, so you can trade away the wood. It all depends on the selected faction, and it considerably changes the strategy you need to take. Knock Knock is saying they really hate you. Yeah, the Romans. In my game they were focused on the Etruscans. Well, I think that they... Alright, the first attack is okay-ish. I think that they now focus on both. Okay, we survived that. And it's quite good, I would say, for after 2 attacks. But it doesn't really help us. So they have the general over there. We would the situation would change considerably if they conquer Rome, but I don't think that that's the case. What will happen? So, all right. So they want 2 gold for that's great. Gauls don't want to be in touch with us anymore. Etruscans. Etruscans offered us gift. Well, that's nice, but we would rather welcome gold. Yeah, Napoli is revolting because they are afraid because of the war, I would say. Yeah, the local happiness is 46%. Yeah, by the way, there are new models. Right now there is a new shipyard, you can see here. There is blacksmith, and there is also stable, which we cannot see now. I hope that we will soon also have the new forts and defensive wall. This will be all part of the next. This will be all part of the next update, which will be out this week. I think that we should simply call it off. We can do one thing. We might wait for Romans to destroy us, and once they do, Etruscans maybe offer us their crown. It's like a special feature in the game. It's already there since the beginning. Sometimes happens. Sometimes not, but in this case I think that it would be triggered. Yeah, they are really after us. Alright, Pelt is gone. I think that there will be some kind of revolts in Neapolis anyway. Let's see if they offer us the crown. No. Let's skip that for now. Yeah. Size of the army, it's a big problem. Happiness is down. We can try one thing with these guys. We can first try if they would cancel peace, and we can also offer them open borders. I will probably move away this this settler. Knock Knock is saying Roma victor. Yeah, I think that at least against us they will win soon. The third thing we worked on is the historical events. There are a number of historical events, from those very specific ones like come on, like Pyrrhus is disembarking in southern Italy or in Sicily, or Bithynia revolt, or Sarmatians raid, etc. But there are also some kind of more generic ones. Okay. Like Carthage offers us a lot as a gift. I don't know, they don't want to. Hellenic League doesn't want to be part of that. And Napoli joined Roman Republic. So we are almost done. Objectives is gone. Hello Mitox, welcome to our stream. You are a bit late, but it doesn't matter because it seems like we will need to basically restart the game. I think that it doesn't really make sense to continue. We can try to build a nomad and try to somehow stay alive, but I don't think that it makes sense. I would nevertheless, I would like to see if there is this this special defeat event, which might change the way we finish this game. Let's see. I will give it a few more turns if Romans attack our capital or not. But I think we will not be able to survive anyway. We don't have gold. We don't have. So there are a couple of more generic historical events. Let's say like I would say the battle or war between relatives for the crown. So the father dies, and then there are sons who cannot really agree on who's going to rule the kingdom, and then there is a civil war. Mitox is saying, I try to be at time by you know, when you have kids around. Yeah, sure. Well, I have to be on time. So this is the mandatory objective feature. Basically, these are the active objectives, which are also marked as potential mandatory objectives. Not all of them. Not all of them. Currently active objectives can be also mandatory, but you can see the deadline here. You can see the description, how far you already are. You can check out the map if there is if that's related to any sort of map information, and then you can choose it as a mandatory objective. You can see that there is this completion bonus reward if you succeed to finish it in time, and that this is the deadline in number of turns. If you fail, you see that there is this fail penalty, which is currently, we don't want to make it too overcomplicated. So the completion of fail penalties usually is pretty much, I think, most cases only some drop of the morale in some spots. So that's why you should basically read all the objectives, find out what makes sense to you regarding your strategy, and decide accordingly to what makes sense. This 20 gold and 20 influence could make a difference, so choose wisely. In our case, I don't think that we would be able to finish any of those. We can read that through, but I know what they are about. So let's just use let's just select the one which you have the most, the longest deadline. So Etruscans won Confederation. This is interesting, but it will not really help us because Confederation doesn't really give us any advantage. We can still say yes, but it doesn't make sense. We will probably need to call this off. The good thing is that the Hellenic Kingdom and Roman Republic now share the border, so if we would be able to pursue them to cancel the peace, but we cannot do it straight away because we did it just a few turns ago. So let's see, they will probably destroy Siponto, and then we can see if the event triggers. The last, as far as I remember, there is one more historical event. Yeah, the multi-turn events. That's a pretty big deal, I would say. Okay, they took over Siponto, and I think they also already with this took as a prisoner of war our settler. So let's see what happens. You see that it's not easy, and Samnites is certainly not for beginners. Even I fail. It doesn't mean that we always fail, but yeah, this is it. So I'm not sure if you ever seen that or if you are familiar with that. Basically, Illyrians offered us their crown because they are in war with Roman Republic as well. They see that we are warfare leaders, and they offer us the crown so we can accept and play as Illyrians. We can say yes and continue the game, or no, and we will basically end the game. So the question is simple: do you want me to take the crown and continue as Illyria? Basically, Illyria. Let me just show you where it is. This is Illyrians here. They are pretty tough, I would say. So I'm not sure if it would, and it's quite slow start. So I'm not sure if you want me to play that. I can accept it, and we can check it out and then decide if you want it. But otherwise we would end. So let me say yes, and you can tell me if you would like to play it actually. So there is we are basically defeated, so it means that you can see the progress of the game. And then once we end the turn, yeah, this is it, the story continues. We lost the war, but the fight is not over, and we will see you in the next turn. Once I end the turn, we will start basically as Illyrians. Canon and Putin is saying we should absolutely take the crown and lose the next war to Rome. Well, they are quite far from Rome, I would say, so it would take a while. Mitox Vortex is saying you are doing no research. Yeah, I didn't have resources, so I had to basically spare them, and that's why I didn't choose research. Knock Knock is saying yes, and then retry Samnites again. Okay, so this is basically how it starts again. So you are now new king of the Illyrians, and it's a great honor. So we can basically start as we take over the. We can now select even the research because they have resources, and we can start as Illyrians. I think that there might be. Oh, so Spina, it's on the north. It used to be Illyrians before, and now they switched to Roman Republic. Okay, so they are already in trouble. Okay, there are some battle results we don't know of what armies, because we just took it over. All right, so you can see this is the Illyrian land, They really basically occupy the whole coast of. This is called. I'm not sure how it's called in English. Well, but yeah, the Mare Adriaticum. It's in the tooltip. So we can basically play this if you want. Let me also show you the political map. So we are in war with Roman Republic. They are now in confederation with Massilia. We are in peace with Etruscans. Not many treaties though, and there is the Epirus and Macedon also in peace, which is good. But what is different to Samnites is that there are these Pannonid tribes and they are quite aggressive. So, what are we going to do? Please let me know, because there are two options. I will keep playing this, but this is quite I would say a long game. Or we can choose one of the other factions, or we can try Samnites again. Up to you. I will wait a couple of minutes. You tell me. I can stream a bit longer than 2 hours. So let's say we can have at least, I don't know, 1.5 hours. What I would suggest, if we decide to choose another faction as from the scratch, then I think that what might be worth is the Antigonid Kingdom, which is here. We cannot see it here. Lysimachus is also is pretty safe, I would say, but on the other hand, if you want an action, then it might not be enough time to somehow expand. Knock is saying Samnites again, but aggressive. Well, what do you mean aggressive? I think you mean like go straight away against Rome, like directly to Rome, because I think that I was quite aggressive, that I tried to take the highlands and it didn't work out. So okay, so let's guys, if there are any other if there are any other opinions about it, then just let me know, and we can restart the game. I wanted to use this this stream on Steam page once the Rome vs Carthage is released, but I think that I won't. This might scare people that it's too difficult. Try another faction, I think. Then Knock saying take coal mine, then gold and iron, right? With one peltast on hills, I think that I wouldn't be able to even took 2 of them, because I would simply be too weak for that. All right, so let's. I think that it might be better to actually try something else, because you will see a bit different setup. If I choose Samnites, you will see basically the same thing. But if we will choose another one, we would see a bit different setup. So let's go to the Antigonid Kingdom. It's interesting, and it's dynamic start. You can see it here. Dynamic start with several threats from beginning. Defensive and caution strategy is recommended. Players' options are limited. It's not that limited, but it just says that for the newcomers, so they don't expect that the turns will take dozens of minutes. Yeah, Knock is saying I did it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So Antigonid is one of the Diadochis, basically the heirs of Alexander, and they have couple of things which are not. Let's see the video. I will wait.
Alexander the Great humbled the Persian Empire, but his own conquest disintegrated soon after his death, leaving his generals, the Diadochi, fighting over its remnants. Ptolemy has taken control of Egypt as pharaoh and started a new ruling dynasty. He carefully uses his wealth and armies to intervene in the struggles of his rivals, looking for opportunities to expand his domains at their expense. His main focus is on Syria, with its rich ports and great strategic position. Syria and the lands all the way to Babylon are under the control of Seleucus, a true soldier. He never sheathed his sword after Alexander's death, and relentlessly fights his former friends for dominance. Truth be said, though, he cannot trust anyone. The loyalty of the vassal kingdoms in the north is questionable, while Ptolemy in Egypt and Antigonus in Anatolia pose an even bigger threat.
So this is us.
Anatolia is the center of Antigonus's power. Toward his dreams of re-establishing the Alexandrian Empire, he and his son lead endless wars in Hellas and Asia. Former friends and brothers in arms stand against each other, their personal ambitions prohibiting any hope of lasting peace. Is there still a chance to rebuild Alexander's empire?
So you can see that the actual setup or the starting position is very different. Basically, we have pretty big kingdom, and the biggest problem of Antigonus is that he's basically in war with all the other diadoches. This is in 301 BCE, which is right before the Battle of Ipsus, which had, I would say, huge impact on the development of the whole region. That's exactly this is the reason why we chose 301 before this battle. So we kind of create an alternative history where this Battle of Ipsus is not taking place, which means that Antigonus is in the situation where he has not been defeated yet, and he can somehow continue to and try to survive. You can see here, you can see here that Lysimachus, Macedon, which is Cassander, Hellenic League, even Sparta, Ptolemaic Empire, and Seleucid, with this confederation of Armenia, which is his, and even the Cappadocia, all are in war with them. So he basically doesn't have any friends. His main goal at the beginning is to somehow survive the first pressure, and if he's able to do so, he might slowly stabilize and get into the situation where he can start expanding in the right direction, or the direction he wants to. Apart from that, you can see that everyone else is in peace, which is good for trading. But the problem is that the best potential trading partners are all in war. So it takes there is quite a trade loss. The difference between Diadochi and the others is basically the Olympic Games, which will be only available to Diadochi and some Greek city-states like Massilia here and Bosporan here. And the second thing, and it's kind of a, I would say, special Easter egg maybe. It's let me see if I find it here. Yeah, this is it. No, this is not it. Sorry. It's an objective. Sorry about that. So there is this Alexander sarcophagus. Basically, what happened in history was that once Alexander died, they took his body, his corpse, and made a sarcophagus for him, and he should have been transported or transferred maybe to Pella. That was basically the former capital of Macedon. But what happened was the Ptolemaios, the king of Ptolemaic kingdom, he decided that he is basically the legitimate successor of Alexander, and hence the corpse should be in Alexandria. So when the corpse was transported, he basically assaulted this this caravan, or how it's called, transport, and took it to Alexandria, and then it was eventually took to Memphis. And here we go. It was called Soma, and basically it has this Alexander sarcophagus, and this Alexander sarcophagus is quite important because that Diadochi, I would say the faction which has this Alexander sarcophagus in a special mausoleum, gets extra influence and also a respect from all the other Diadochis. You, as one of the Diadochis, you can go there and steal this sarcophagus and transport it to your own capital, and once you do that, you will build your own mausoleum right next to the capital, and then you will be the one who will get the respect and you will get extra influence. But the other Diadochis can again steal it from you. So it's kind of a, I would say, it's kind of a cherry on top, and it sounds like just fun, but it's kind of based on the real events, because it was really stolen, and the reason why it was stolen was that the Diadochi or Ptolemaeus, who wanted to have it, was simply because of he wanted to show that he's the only successor of Alexander. There are a couple of things in the comment section. Mitox Vortex is saying, I just want to tell you that I love watching you streaming, and even more Imperiums. It is a true 4X game that gives you fun for hours. Yeah, thank you for that. It's really nice to hear that. And Knock Knock is saying, same here, just teasing Pavel a bit. I voted Sam Knights knowing how hard it was. So Knock Knock, first advice from Knock Knock is offer peace to all of them. Curious if one would accept that. Yeah, well, let's go there. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure that no one would accept that, but let's do that. We even cannot. It's too soon, I think. Maybe. Yeah, we can only hover over the banners, and if there is any potential, maybe we need to wait one more turn. Yeah, let's see. Let's see the next turn. I will just check also the, yeah, which is fine. So let's see what we got here. Again, first turn I always recommend to not jump directly to any some kind of road building, etc. First, just in case, do some farms. So what we can do? We are basically, the whole border is enemies. So first thing is that we should secure the border towns, and from there we can eventually go further. We should also check what is the situation regarding our mines. Again, one new thing which will be in the next update. You can see here that there is in the map view and also in the list view. You can see these top 3 items: building, military, and mines. This was a suggestion on Steam forum, I think. And now you can basically see the, I would say, the overview of these map items. So you don't have to go through all of them. But we want to go through all of them. So we have 1 coal mine, we have 2 gold mines, we have 1 stone quarry, and yeah, so we have all of them. It's fine. We have less coal mines and iron mines. So iron mine might be important. Coal mine is here. We can even check where is. So these are coal mines. One is on the border and the other 2. So it means that this is our only coal mine on the border. And once we lose it because we are in war with Cappadocia, then we are out of coal. That's a pretty big point of failure. Single point of failure. And then there is the iron mine, and it's also here, but it's a bit further. Alright, so let's see. We might even push this a bit further. So let's see, let's go to the hill and see what's there. What can we do? We can build blacksmith, that's great. Let's see if we can even find a good spot for that. There are 2 here. If we go to mines, not really. I think that 2 mines, and there is this one. So we are not able right now to find a location where there will be 3 mines. So I think I will keep it as it is. What I will do for sure is I will build the building improvements. So trading is one of them, and we can also build the stone masonry, as far as I saw that correctly. And maybe here. No, so only stone masonry, okay. And we okay, that's it. We cannot build even the trading because we don't have more. So let's end the turn and see the next what can we do regarding the diplomacy. But I really doubt that they would accept it straight away. We can try that. And neither of those two factions we are trying is actually good for newcomers. That's just in case you think it's too difficult. Basically, Samnites is one of the most difficult factions you can play, and Antigonists is, I would say, not even in the middle of the list. So it's also very difficult. So let's see how it ends. It doesn't mean that you cannot win, but it means that you should be prepared to lose. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's see if Lysimachus. Okay, we can see that the likelihood of acceptance is low, but let's try that. Let's try Macedon. It's below average. Okay, maybe some of them might eventually possible. We don't really worry about these guys too much. Well, they can disembark. They actually, in one of the testing grounds, the Hellenic League disembarked 2 hoplites in 4th turn, so it was a pretty big surprise, I would say. Yeah, we cannot. In Ptolemaic Empire, it's not ready yet, so that's it. Let's see. So regarding the food, we have a lot of food, which is amazing because now we can start trading. Due to the fact that, or thanks to the fact that we are on the coast, we don't have to worry about the trade routes, which were created easily, and we can see what we can get out of our trading partners. So Bosporan Kingdom, gold. Let's go through whatever we can trade. We don't need coal. Well, we don't have that much coal, but we don't really need that coal. Here I would say 1 and 1. Okay, a lot of players need food. I'm a bit surprised. Okay, let's leave it as it is. Metox Vortex is saying, it's asking, is there migrating tribes in North Africa or just in Eurasia? Yeah, sure. There is actually, I think, 13 different migrating tribes. I'm not sure if I will remember that all, but let me turn on the political map so we can at least. So here are Berbers, here are Numidians, here are Libyans, here are Arabian nomads, or how it's called, I'm not sure. Here is the very small tribe, Meteo. No, I don't remember the name, and all the rest is within this area basically. So, and then there is Sicily. Sicily is also. It's quite often. I would say that every third test we played, they were able to conquer the Sicily back and then declare their own kingdom, Sicilian kingdom. But altogether there is 13 different tribes. They differ in the aggressiveness and the power and the actual territory where they try to get or where they try to declare the kingdom. So it's quite alive, I would say, the world here. Okay, so let's go back here. Because of we have enough food now, what we can do, we can see if we can connect any of the mines. It seems like we are doing quite good. Let's build a stone masonry. Let's build it here because it's a bit further from border. This is also interesting goal to take it over, this stone quarry. I think that I will still try to make a bit more farms, because we are trying to trade away food, so it would be nice to have some kind of buffer. Even conquering mines might be difficult when it's, for example, on hill. Or we would conquer it probably, but it might cause us some casualties. So the question is if we could do that or not. We probably need to do that anyway if we want to move further, or we can focus on Seleucid, which is here. I think that we should rather try to. The whole point of this action is not to conquer Seleucid. The whole point is to force him to sign peace with us, basically. That might work or it might not, but let's see. And I will try to slowly build the trading. Misclick. Okay, that's it. So let's see what they will say. Metox is saying, excellent, thanks for the great news. Yeah, I think that you will, once you start playing it, you will really understand or feel, I would say, feel the Migrating Tribes way better, and because the explanation itself doesn't really show you how big impact it has on the gameplay. So Epirus doesn't want to trade. Okay, Carthage doesn't want to trade. Sparta signed peace. Okay, that's good. Hellenic League doesn't want history of our relations. Okay, fair enough. Macedon doesn't want to accept peace. Lysimachus doesn't want to accept peace. Cappadocia wants to sign peace. That's good. And Bosporan Kingdom changed the offer, except instead of 2 gold, they offer 1. Well, we will take it anyway. 1 gold is better than 1 gold. So yeah, it didn't really work out, the signing peace with everyone, because, well, Cappadocia, it's good that we are in peace now. So we should slowly try to cut Seleucid land, and we should be very careful because there are two things which, as Antigonid Empire, I learned during the playtesting. First one is don't try to be too aggressive, and second one is always keep your something in the rear, because right now we have Lysimachus here, we have Macedon here, and we have Hellenic League here, who can anytime disembark, and that's something. If we would be too far and there are no roads, we would be in real trouble. So that's why I learned my lesson in this playtesting. Knock Knock is saying, told you, offering peace will give some results. Keep doing that as much as possible. Well, you cannot do it anymore as much as possible. You see that Lysimachus, it now says our envoys may be accepted quite soon. And even if you check it every turn, then it's sometimes better to say to wait, because there is some kind of, I would say, delay, or maybe it's vital to change, to wait sometimes. Alright, so the next action. So we pretty much are fine regarding our resources, they are all connected to at least towns except for that one. That's a bit shame that this one is not. But we have just one settler and I don't want to use that settler straight away for building a town. This guy needs to stay here because we need at least some kind of backup. So let's keep it as it is. What we can do, we cannot do anything. We need more stones, and that's something we are working on already. I might try once we have enough to hire a general. I might try to steal the sarcophagus just for fun. It's really difficult. So there is a Seleucid Peltast. So if we want to conquer this town, we should do it straight away. None of that looks good. Okay, let's first build some more fields. I will try to trade again. So let's besiege Pessinus. That might help us, and we should also keep this guy who is coming on the border. Let's try to trade food. For example, with Sparta, we will offer them 4 for 2. I think that it's quite a fair offer. Who else needs food? Okay, here they need wood. Okay, wood is also important for us. We are one of the factions now which is really low on food. Sorry, wood. You can see that there are basically no forests here. These are hills which do provide a bit, but not that much. So some specman is saying, looking forward to this great game. Yeah, it's thank you. It's going to be released in less than 2 weeks, so it's almost behind the corner. Knock Knock is saying influence Pessinus 2 times. Okay, Sparta wants to trade. That's great. And Massilia wants to trade as well, but they lowered the offer, or what they offer. Okay, anyway, that's fine. I think that we might what we can do. I don't think that we can influence Pessinus. It's too expensive for us. We don't have enough influence to use the influence action even once. We might try to cut them off. I think that this is pretty bold that they did that, but that the reason is that this is a supplier as well. Let's try to conquer his stone quarry. I think that we will need to build. We have one. Okay, we have hoplite here. Oh, that was. I should have looked or go through all the initial setup more properly, I think. So let's call them back to service, because we will definitely need it. And let's also try to. We can build. So you can see that we are quite low on iron as well. So hopefully no one will attack us from the coast. It's what you all Knock Knock is saying. Influence Pessinus 2 times. It's always what I do. Well, not at the beginning of the game, because you don't have enough influence, I would say. By the way, Knock Knock is one of our testers, so that's why he shared the experience in this campaign already. So Seleuc tried to attack us, and it didn't end up good for them, which is good. This is the Ptolemaic kingdom, and they have hoplite. That's not a good thing as well. Cappadocia wants to trade, and they really need stones. They offer us all that. It sounds good. Let's do it. I will just lower it to 5 turns. And we received the first general. So in the defensive battle. So what we can do, it would really help us regarding the respect. We might try to steal the sarcophagus. I don't think that we would succeed, but it might be fun. So let's give it a try. So I will go to a coast where no one will destroy us. So I think this is a good place to embark on a ship. I hope that we will be able now to destroy this Peltast. Alright, that's good. The general need to wait, and this guy... Question is if we should build blacksmith. I think that we should build a blacksmith once we conquer the mine. Yeah. Here, this is a good position to build the blacksmith. No. Oh yeah, here. So we might already build that one, and I will take the settler and build the roads over there. And we will keep. We cannot build the trading anymore. Maybe in a bit smaller town. Yeah, we can build it here, and we should also build the stone masonry. By the way, we called back to service the hoplite, and it consumed 2.5 food per turn, and also 2.5 gold per turn, so it's really expensive. But I hope that it will be worth the cost. Okay. Let's see if we are able to to steal the sarcophagus. It would really change things. On the other hand, I also hope that we will be able to sign peace with Ptolemaic kingdom, because Seleucid himself is a really tough enemy. No, we still cannot. So the question is what we will do. I think that we should fortify here. Usually it's interesting to use the tactical advantage. So for example, if we take this hill, they have two options. They can attack us or go around us, but if they go around us, we can cut them off, and it means that they will the general morale will drop significantly in just 1 or 2 turns, and that can change the outcome of the potential battle there. So I think that they probably will attack us, even though it will be very dangerous for us. This unit is quite damaged. And we have the hoplite here. I will try to improve it on the way, so I will move it to Sardis, and yet here with the one movement point or action point, I will train it in defense. And here we will embark on ship. So let's see how it goes. This guy needs to go here, and we will build a route. We'll stay here. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake to actually... No, it was a mistake. Knock knock, it was a mistake to actually ask for peace at the beginning. It was too soon. Now we have to wait for another opportunity, and otherwise it might have been already the case that they would sign the peace. I should not listen to you. Alright, that's great. Macedon wants to sign peace. Roman Republic is the mediator. In this case, I think that we have actually quite good. Yeah, Roman Republic is I would say friend. So yeah, let's sign peace with Macedon, and that gives us the first objective, which seems like an easy one, but it doesn't work always that way. So there is not much except for relations and new strategic new objectives opened. We still haven't reached the first mandatory objective, but we will soon. So they fortified. They basically realized it's too dangerous to attack, and they don't want us to go further into their land. So let's do the same way, same thing. Alright, now we need to decide how we will get there to Memphis. I don't want to disembark here. This is very dangerous here because of the river, and it takes time to cross it. And also there is a very easy to catch us in this territory. We should disembark somewhere here or here. I think we should disembark even here. Are we able to get there in one turn? Yeah. Let's see. So we will move further with the hoplite. The plan is pretty simple. We don't want to get into any bigger conflict with Ptolemaic Empire. We are not really in, or Ptolemaic Kingdom, sorry. No, Empire. This is their territory, but we don't care about that. We don't even care about this coal mine, because coal is not a problem. We want to conquer this part, ideally with the stone quarry, and after that we want to sign peace with them. At least temporary. So I will try to conquer the... They might ask for peace, and that's why I'm trying to at least prepare for that. So so we take the land. Another thing we should do is, I think that we should keep building the trading improvements. So I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that. Just in case, you select the city, you select the improvement, and you see those which already have tradings. If you want to see those which don't have trading, you just click on that and you see the others. So these are the ones. No, sorry, the other one. Yeah. Now we see those which have trading, and these are those which don't have trading. So let's go with Sardis. And that's it. We don't have any more iron mine. So Seleucid Empire has a boat there. I hope that it's empty. Okay, they eventually decided to attack. Okay, yeah. Well, I would say it ended up quite good, considering that they have a better army there. No one attacked our general. So, do we want to sign peace with Lysimachus? Yes, please. Again, a Roman Republic was the mediator, and we want to sign peace with Nabateas. Nabateas are here. They are not Diadoches. This is basically a desert nation, or how it's called, no, or how to say. Okay. They might attack once again. Knock Knock is saying, what I usually do on the lower difficulty levels is make sure I get into peace with all countries and pick them off one by one. Later on in the game you are able to reach such state. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure that if you try to maintain the good relations and even use like trading, gifts and the emissaries, then it's possible. As you said, Pavel, reinforce your back. Well, we will keep this guy here. It will not be able to fend off the attack, but it will be able to, I would say, slow it down. So if someone disembark, we will be able to at least fortify within the city. Knock Knock says at the start it's a bit harder to manage, especially with this faction. Yeah, that's true. So let's first go to the general. I don't see any any enemies here. So the question is if we will disembark here or here. Let's disembark here and see. Okay, no one's there. It would be fun if we managed that. So first thing what we will do, we will conquer this stone queen. And the reason is not only that we will get some stones, if possible. No. So let's try this guy. But we will also besiege the city. Okay, we got it down. I think that we might be able to repair. Oh, it's emergency aid. Let's wait. Let's see how Pessinus will be able to hold. We don't have. I think that we can build at least one more trading. We need this a bit smaller. Yeah. Let's see what's the situation now. So all the Hellenic League is not yet in peace with us. We have brothers in arms with Epirus. I think that we should try to get rid of that. Let's see if we are able to. Hopefully, okay, Seleucid Empire has a trireme there. I think that we've done. Yeah, this is... The general's gone. Too bad. Yeah, they have another hoplite over there. Yeah, it's not easy to steal it. I mean, it's possible, ideally, you should steal it when you are in peace. But even when you are in peace, the general, when it is not with peaceful passage, can be attacked by the faction. So we can go to Olympic Games. Let's go to Olympic Games. So you can see that the fee is lower. It's 5 and 3. And Pessinus is under siege. So now we might want to attack it. Let's see. Certain. We wasted one general, but it was worth the shot. We should appoint the emissary, and the emissary should go to a faction which is important for us to stay in peace. So I think we should go to Cappadocia now. Let's go to Cappadocia. Can we go any further? No. Okay. The question is if we should wait one more turn for Pessinus to be weaker. I think that we will wait. I will just check out from this hill. No, it's fine. It's fine. And the hoplite seems like they are probably they may be healing up, or they just decided to not attack us again. This is not nice, but what we can do, right? We also possess the island of Cyprus, but it's really in God's hands, I would say, because we don't have any way, we don't have any opportunity to move there any defenders. So what do you think, guys? I'm really sorry about that. That's the start. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, I would say. Okay, so they disembark with one spearman. Roman Republic wants some treaties. By the way, there is going to be in the new build, in the new update, map exchange will be a bit more valued, I would say. So that the actual position here also changes. Map exchange will be the most important treaty, except for defense pact and brothers in arms. This will ensure that the exploration period, I would say, phase of the game will be longer, because the map exchange basically allows factions to see the whole world without any exploration, and that's something we wanted to change. So it will be changed in the next update, but it will be in the changelog. Is there the event for the Punic Wars? You mean like that it will simply get Rome and Carthage into the war, or? It's more fun when the game is a little bit messy. Well, it usually ends up that way. Carthage is quite strong. Okay, so we were able to get the city Pessinus without actually attacking it. Yeah, Roman Republic won the Olympic Games, but like I said, this won't be in the final version. The usual development is that if a Roman Republic wins over Samnites and Etruscans, then Carthage is quite, I would say, ambitious, and they do eventually try to conquer also South Italy. Again, there is no hard-coded event like that, but it's usually the case. It is also quite, you know, it starts in 301 BCE, and it's quite a long time before the first Punic Wars were actually started. So it would not really be probably too historical if it's hard-coded. By the way, the Roman Republic seems to be able to hold off. The Etruscans and Samnites are still there, but they at least are able to fend off the first pressure. Carthage also needs some time to build up infrastructure, definitely. Yeah. It's I would say that none of the factions is really something where you really just start the game and start conquering whatever you want. It's you can always improve the economy of all the factions. You can always face some kind of first issues, whatever you choose. Even like Carthage, for example, has pretty big problems with the migrating tribes. We don't see them from our view, but these Numidians and Berbers here, they are quite aggressive. So okay, let's continue. Maybe I will just change the settings. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So we already moved, or no? No. So we will keep connecting the mines. So now it's time to think about signing peace with Seleucid, I would say. We might try to even conquer these two, but I don't think that it would be a good idea. We are also quite in a risk position regarding this Pessinus, because the loyalty is not high. I think that we should build at least a civil service here, just in case. Our emissary will go to Cappadocia. Need to wait. I think that we might already repair this. It's a shame that the general was killed. We can build. We can hire a new one. Oh, I forgot one thing. We need to. Okay. There is this disembark. So. I think that we will need to leave this position. It's a shame because it's a great position, but they will attack the town, and once they do, we will lose supply lines. So we need to get back. We need to get here. And we might try to influence this Tarsus. And just try and see 2%. Okay, 2% is nothing. It means that we will not be able to pursue them anyway. So let's see where we can build trading yet. Okay. Mitox Vortex saying historically it's actually answer to Knock Knock. Historically I think that what made Carthage lose the wars, as you said, because it got quite empty. Yeah, hard to say. I think that they were not that aggressive as Romans. That might be also the reason. So Seleucid spearmen attacked us in the city of Side, and yeah, it seems like, yeah, it was better for us, I would say, but still the unit is already quite damaged. One of the reasons Hellenic League finally wants to accept the peace and Illyrians initiated the talk. Okay, that's great. So we are now in war only with the Diadochis in Asia. I think that the reason why Cappadocia also wanted to sign peace with us was that they are in war with Seleucid Empire, and they almost the whole border they have with Seleucid Empire and Armenia, which is in confederation with them. So that might be the reason. So we might not be that much worried about them because they are quite busy anyway. So we connected gold mine, we connected iron mine. We should connect now the stone quarry. This is an interesting setup now, because the hoplite had to get back to defend Tarsus. But if we are able to get there with the hoplites, there might be two armies. Let's do that. Can we get back? Yeah, we can go back and use the general to encourage these two. I hope that Side will be able to defend the spearmen. Let's see. And as always, we should try to build one more trading. Oh, we don't have enough iron. I think that I will try to find. So we don't have that much food left. What we can trade? Well, we can trade maybe wood. That's all, and influence. So let's see if we can trade. If anyone wants wood, they want wood for gold. We want rather iron. Request? No. Okay, so in that case, let's still trade some wood for gold with Lysimachus. Again, Lysimachus is one of the factions which don't have that much wood. If I will just show you the terrain, there are plains, there is grass, there is scrap, but that's all, and there are swamps. There is a new feature, by the way, which will be already solving the problem with the so fragmented land. For example, if let's say this land will stay with Seleucid and we sign peace, then the new feature will basically eventually call plebiscite there, and it will turn to neutral tiles, so you can conquer it. This should solve the problem with the so-called fragmentation of the land. We might soon see a new faction coming out of Migrating Tribes. Let's see how it goes, how it develops. Alright, that's great. That's really great. So we were able to defend Side. This looks and goes way better than before. Antigonid Roman Republic asked for support for gold. The trade with Lysimachus was signed. So it's actually a question if we should not really care more about these. Let's see how it looks over there. So there is this hoplite. He's on hill. The good thing is that if we are able to conquer Tarsus, we might they will be out of supply lines. Let's see if they are they don't have any treaties with Seleucid Empire, so they will be without supplies. That makes sense. That makes sense, so let's do it. Let's go to this hill. Let's now encourage short odds. Let's attack them anyway. I think it's a bit dangerous to attack it. Good prospects. Let's also it costs a lot, but let's influence them and attack them now. Definite advantage. I hope that we will be able to make it. That would be quite a turn point. It didn't work out. Okay. So we are now in Kerasos, which is the capital of Cappadocia, and we will stay here. Just the presence of emissary improves the relationships. Might be ideal to actually sign peace with one of those guys, but it's very low for both. Okay, let's end the turn. are attacking our hoplite. Okay, it's probably draw. No, it's victory for us because yeah, they lost way more soldiers than we did, and it seems like they cannot attack anymore. We cannot attack as well though. We need reinforcements there. Why don't you use the third button on the emissary? Third button? Not sure what you mean. Which third button? So the question is if we should sorry, knock knock. I'm not sure what you mean by third button on the emissary. You mean the you mean these three buttons, the insinuate, slander, and praise? Well, I do use them when I think. Why don't I use this one now? Well, the reason is because it costs influence, and I needed influence because that's what I used in Tarsus. So the question is if we should try to attack the hoplite. I think that we should do it because otherwise we would be stuck. So I will just get back probably to a bit more safer position. And courage. And use the peltas. This has fair chances. It's not ideal, but hopefully it will be enough. No. And we cannot attack with the hoplite, right? I think that the hoplite has just one. Yeah. It doesn't look that good. Yeah, I need that influence. I mean, we still might need it here. They are already repairing the town, but it might be useful later. Yeah, we are repairing this guy. Yeah, there's not much we can do again. We are slowly improving the economy of the kingdom, but it takes time. So you see that the Antigonid setup is really, I would say, intense from the beginning. It's one of the factions which really is, I would say, the most dynamic at the beginning, apart from the Latin tribes. So Cappadocia is able, seems like they will be able to take the coal mine over there. Lysimachus declared war on us because of demand of another faction. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it's one of those two, either Ptolemaic Empire or Seleucid Empire. So they got into town. The question is if we would be able to destroy them. It's quite risky, I would say. We have just 3 armies. And we don't even know the advice. But they will probably repair them soon. We still have 2.6 health. It's really risky, I don't know. Let's first take care of the more safe things, like the settler. I think that we need to build more we need to build more farms, because of, as you can see, we are trading a lot of food, and we might be able to trade more. Knock Knock says bad supplies there, maybe build some roads into there. The problem is not really the supply. We are, if I check out the supply overlay, then we are able to get with supplies here, and once we actually conquer these, then we would be able to conquer the whole thing. The problem is that if we wait, they will repair. If we risk it, we might lose the only armies we have. I'm not even sure where we can repair hoplites. Yeah, only in the capital, in Ephesus. It's a really long way, and we don't even have enough iron probably to repair it. Okay, let's give it a try. It's risky. Okay, but we will see how they are. What's the 0.3 and 1.6? Yeah, let's try that. It's very risky. No, we needed fresh peltast. The casualties on both sides were really low. Yeah, I can use the insinuate to improve the relationship, but to be honest, I don't need it right now. It seems like it's going the right way. We can even see there is the presence of emissary growing, so it's fine. Well, I go for it. Yeah, I did. It didn't work out. I really hope that the longer we fight, the bigger the chance is that they will ask for peace. So Armenia is attacking Cappadocia. It's a confederation of Seleucid. Seleucid disembarked the general over there. Seleucid is trying to get back the mine from Cappadocia. And they are attacking our hoplite with a quite damaged unit. But our unit is also damaged, so... I'd really like to see a peace offer. We have new technology. Okay, let's go for with stable. Okay, we have this mandatory objectives. By the way, there is one thing I forgot to say. You can see here 5 turns left to choose. So if I hit close and end the turn, then basically all these numbers decrease by 2, not 1, because it's 1 turn, but it's like a penalty, so you should decide as soon as you can. And even though you skip this for 5 turns, so it will basically lower the number by 10, it will automatically choose the most fulfilled objective. So if I will keep it this way, in 5 turns Anatole will be selected. Anatole is actually a good candidate to be chosen because we need to conquer just this in 20 turns, which is quite okay-ish. We can also train hoplites, but we should, by the way, we should read these to understand the whole I would say goal, but I remember what it is about. So yeah, well, let's go with Anatole. Or you know what? Let's leave it 1 turn so you can see how it changes. So we can see there is 21 turns for that particular objective. Right now. Oh, cool. So this guy joined our. That's cool. It was a Macedon general and had decided to change sides. He's quite disloyal though, but still, nice surprise. fields. We can start looking for a new partners for iron. This is it, Bosporan Kingdom. So let's give them a nice offer and see what they come back to us with. I honestly think we should withdraw. It's too dangerous right now. And they have the reinforcements there, so they have hoplite and they have spearmen over there. We just need to be sure that we will get this hoplite back safely, which means we will need to fortify and wait for the next turn. Let's again try to build at least one trading. No. No, the iron is a big problem. We can already build granary, which will also make it easier to have more food. So let's first build it in bigger cities. And goldsmith, okay. Yeah, I think that I should pay more attention to what we have. So let's build goldsmith in Ephesus. That's the only goldsmith we have. Oh, here. It's a bit risky because oh, we don't have any more iron. Play, let's say, 3 more turns, and then I probably will rather reveal the whole map to show you the progress on the map, how it changed in, I don't know, 20 turns, and also briefly explain or show you the positions of the migrating tribes, as we talked about before. Yeah, so you can see now it changed to 4 turns, but the actual deadline is 19 turns. So so it's vital to choose the mandatory objective as soon as you can, because it will be chosen automatically anyway. But here you can basically have more turns. So let's choose Anatole. The Ptolemaic Empire wants to sign peace, and that's exactly what I was waiting for. I'm really happy for that, because we wouldn't be able to take Tarsus anyway, and this way we will have free hands to focus on Seleucid. Okay, Bosporan Kingdom is happy to trade, and let's go back to Ephesus. I think that we should get rid of this general here. This is an Armenian general. Might make pretty big troubles in Pessinus, because it's not really loyal there. And this general goes to capital just to, it might be not the right word, heal up, but to basically become a bit more loyal. So yeah, so it seems like we were able to survive the first period where everything is crumbling around. We are in war with Lysimachus, we are in war with Seleucid, but it's already manageable in a way. And regarding the resources, I think that we are it's not ideal, especially with iron mines or with iron, but we are quite stable. By the way, one more thing, you can see here that there is a new progress bar. This is the mandatory objective, and you can in the tooltip is everything what you need to know, how to when it will be fulfilled, etc. Let's play a couple of more turns. Let's see if the Migrating Tribes will do something. It is a bit too fast, I would say. We are just in game. Maybe how long? For 30 turns, I guess. So you can see that the actual setup is very balanced in a way that there is no superpower. Well, there is Carthage, but Carthage has its own problems, internal problems, which makes the world very balanced in a way that there is no faction which all of them needs to be worrying about. You can go to Olympic Games. And they are already trying to influence us. Well, not influence the land, which is not good. It means that they are willing to go into the conflict again. Let's try to kill this general. All right. This has significant impact on the army morale against Seleucid as well. So now it would be worth to go with this guy to Alexandria, because we want Ptolemaic to stay in peace with us. Let's see if we are able to cross the enemy's land. Okay, fair enough. The General Tiramas has to stay and just to learn to be loyal. Okay, a few more turns and I will reveal the world and show you how it ended up after 40 turns. So this is our hoplite. There is ongoing war between Cappadocia and Armenia, and Cappadocia and again and Seleucid Empire. Seleucid Empire is quite strong, actually. I think that from Diadochis, the most powerful one is Ptolemaic Empire, and then right after that Seleucid Empire. I would say we are maybe in the middle of them, or not between those two, but among Diadochis. So Seleucid Empire won Olympic Games. You can see that even though we are having a lot of fields, it's still we don't have that much food to say, yeah, we don't need any more. It would be nice to conquer this gold mine for two reasons. First one, it might be not that far from signing peace with Seleucid, so this we would really like to end up with this. And the second reason is that it might be taken by Cappadocia before we actually take it. Yeah, this guy goes to Ptolemaic Empire. The best way how to steal the sarcophagus is actually be in peace with Ptolemaic Empire, and see the land, so you know where to go with the sarcophagus to not be caught. The action we tried, that we are in war and we don't see where are the armies, was quite dangerous. It was just for fun, but I would really recommend, if you decide to give it a try, basically try to steal it when it's in peace. By the way, once you steal the sarcophagus, the relationship with the original or initial owner deteriorates a lot. So you will gain respect out of the all other diadokis, but you will really worsen the relationship with the original owner. So let's skip this local conflict here. So Seleucid Empire tries to stop us, stop our army. Yeah, you can see that they are really very close to conquer the gold mine as well. So we should hurry. Metox Vortex is asking, do you need an army unit or a special unit to transport the sarcophagus? It can be done only by general, and the general himself, once he gets to the place where basically gets to the location where the mausoleum is. Let me show you one sec. Once you get to the right now in this place, it's called Soma. Then the general has a special action called take artifact, and then it will basically transfer this improvement or this thing to his own possession, and then he moves the sarcophagus. I might show you how it looks like in the game editor, but it kind of ruins the fun. So let's try to conquer this mine. No, we need to wait one more turn, I think. We will need both peltas to conquer that. So let's first fortify. I think that it's quite fun, the whole sarcophagus story. It just really needs, I would say, some planning. It's not that easy, especially at the beginning, where the Soma is here at the bottom of the Nile delta. It's quite, the movement is quite restrictive, so you cannot do much. You either somehow cross this sea to Nabatea, or you need to go through this desert, because risking going through all these cities is really, I would say, not possible. Okay, let's end the turn. Let's try one or two more turns. So these are emissaries. They are, I'm pretty sure that if you played Age of Valor. Okay, so Seleucid Empire decided to declare war. Sorry. Seleucid Empire disembarked right next to our capital. That's what I do. You remember I was talking about keeping some garrison in the rear, just in case, because it's very dangerous if you don't, and this is exactly exactly it. So, and Macedon declared war on us again. So we currently have the general there, who's trying to heal up his loyalty, and we have the repairing hoplite, and it will take one more turn. So we need to bring there this guy who will basically save us. That's the whole point of that garrison unit I was talking about before. And we will try to move this emissary to Alexandria. The general will rather go away and encourage here. Okay, it seems like we are now pretty safe regarding long life to the rear army. Yeah, hopefully. So now we are in position to hopefully conquer that gold mine. Fair chances and short odds. Well, let's give it a try. It would be really nice if we are able to conquer that. Okay, cool. So now it's time to sign peace. We might try to use one of the army moral boosts. I think we should try that. We should try the prophecy. No. And we lost one unit. Prophecy didn't go well. It's the peltast. Anyway, what we will do. We will try to sign peace anyway. I think that's it, isn't it? I'm not sure if you actually use these moral boosts, but sometimes it's really helpful, and also sometimes it's really necessary to get out of that situation, especially when a war it doesn't go well. Is there any other trading? Okay, let me see where the trading is. Okay, so it's already just 3 cities. Cool. Okay, last turn, and I will show you the map, how it all develops. Okay, let's skip this war. They're pushing them quite badly. I think that Cappadocia will not be able to hold off, because it might be able to hold off the Armenians, but it cannot hold off both. Let's see here. If they disembark another unit, then we are in trouble. Etruscans and some confederation, so we can check out how the situation is there. Okay, I will. Yeah, this sounds good. Seleucid Empire doesn't want peace. Okay, so let me save it, but I don't think that we will continue this. Briefly, let's go through the stats. So, in economy, it seems like we are doing well, quite well, I would say. We are on the same level as Seleucid Empire, a bit worse than Ptolemaic. Regarding army power, we are still really weak. The number of cities is, like I said, it's a pretty big kingdom from the beginning. So we are starting with quite a lot of cities. Casualties, yeah, it's quite high. And population, yeah, it's you see we are actually having less and less population because we were not able to support the birth rate. So that's it. Let me show you the whole development and how it goes. So we are now in the game editor. Let's change No. This, where is that? So you can see that Armenia is here, Seleucid is here, Cappadocia is here, and this is us. This is the Nabatea. Here is the Arabian, you can see it in the tooltip, Arabian nomads. And also here, Arabian nomads. There were Libyans here. Here are the Numidians. They have maybe 2 cities right now. 3 cities. Yeah, 3 cities. And there are Berbers here. They all try to push against Carthaginians. Then there are Celtiberians here. Here are Asturs, and there are many other in this area, and Pannonis are here. So yeah, it's pretty, I would say, the world is quite alive. Regarding the situation here, it seems like Roman Republic is going to be destroyed, so it's very different to what we experienced. And Samnites and Etruscans split their territory. It seems like there are currently no new factions based on the Migrating Tribes, but it can happen very soon. It always depends on the development of the game. And if you want to show me how it works when you steal the sarcophagus, so basically this is our general. I just added it in the editor. You go here, you can see that it says, yeah, you can steal the sarcophagus. We go there, and then we just use this action, take artifact to take Alexander's sarcophagus. Basically it means that we now have the sarcophagus in our possession. We have 10 turns to get it back to our capital, because the logic behind it is that the sarcophagus itself is not really meant to be transported, and the transportation damages the actual ability to keep the corpse preserved. So let me again add the action points. So we will go to the coast. This is all, of course, cheating, but yeah, I'm just trying to show you how the actual quest looks like. We go to our coast, we disembark, and we go to Ephesus. You always need to transport it to your capital, and once it's in capital, it basically says new mausoleum built, and you are the new legitimate successor to Alexander's legacy. And what happens if you check out the political map, then Ptolemaic Empire, in the tooltip you can see that there is this steal Alexander's sarcophagus. It's a huge drawback, but on the other hand, the fact that we now have the sarcophagus gives us additional points in possession of Alexander's sarcophagus. If we check another faction, for example, Seleucid Empire, then we will see only the plus that we are in possession of Alexander's sarcophagus. Mitox Vortex is saying 10 rounds, well, not much time. And do someone try to attack you in that time? Not really sure what you mean. We played 22 turns right now in the game. 1.5 hours. So 22 turns. So yeah, so that's it. I would like to thank you guys for staying with me the whole stream. I'm a bit sorry that I wasn't able to win or survive with Samnites. I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and you also it was a good teaser, so you decide to support us and buy the game. We would certainly appreciate if you add it to your wish list, because the whole Steam algorithms and stuff like that, it definitely helps. and I hope to read the feedback from you, either in reviews or basically in the Steam forum, and you let me know how you like it, and also what you would like to improve or change. I'm always happy to hear and discuss the potential improvements and how to make the game better. So even the scenario or campaign itself, it can certainly be improved in some ways. So I would be happy to hear it from you. So I might stream one, I would say, again during the next week, but if I won't have time, I just wish you nice. I wish you to enjoy the game or the new DLC. Mythok Vortex tries to or try to explain. I mean, in the turnout, will no one try to attack you transporting the sarc? Well, they will. Of course. You know, the thing is that they try to prevent you to transport it. So if you are attacked and you are killed, then it means that the sarcophagus is lost, and the whole, I would say, loop or the whole repetitive objective is gone. So basically no one is really the successor of Alexander in this matter. Mitox is saying, I'm too happy to see you streaming, Pavel. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, thank you, Mitox and all the others for being here with me. And like I said, I hope you will enjoy the game. I really do consider this to be the best campaign we have created so far. So I hope that you will enjoy it as well. So have a nice evening, and I hope I will see you maybe even before the release once again. Bye.